That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Cook. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Not quickly. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the... Third down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver in motion now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Hands off to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out fast.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Cook. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They'll run it to the left. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks a tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tailback with another carry. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. It's a quick grab, and he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. 1 point moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They buy some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Yeah, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Powering right past the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Handoff heading left. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And tackled there by the defense. 2nd down and goal. For the touchdown on the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The ball is hauled in. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but he's past the line of the game.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
Hand off to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
In the clear at the 25. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it?
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen in.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Can he get there on the ground?
Well, that one didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the heat.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's second and 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. To throw, it's Cook. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down. That's a big gain there to end the game. but the clock runs out, and he falls short. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.